So I've been dealing with this boiler that is way oversized for this building, and I get here today. I haven't been here in a month or so. Every time I come here I gotta reset it off on high limits. Raypak 278K. This thing should maybe have 110,000 in it, but I get here today, boiler's off, and I go, okay, we'll turn it back on, and then I look up, well, the door's off. That's what I see. That's what I see. Oh, and the lid's cracked. Look at that, it's cracked right there. Oh, this thing's a goner. Look at, hold on, let me get this light on my head. Look at how hot it got. The igniter is toast. It blew right out. Blew right out. Man, I can't believe they put these gas valves in here. Grease pack gas valves. But that heat exchanger is done. Oh, there's all kinds of crap falling apart down there. Look at that. Pressure switch. This thing got really hot. Nope. Pending CSD1. Oh boy. That boiler has been a thorn in my side ever since I laid eyes on it 3 years ago. No matter what I did to that boiler, called tech support many times. Tech support told me that's not installed right and the piping's all wrong. And I tried to make it work and tried to make it work and tried to make it work. But it's done now. There's nothing I can do. And you know, I had conversations with the manufacturer, Raypak, about it, and they're like, it's got to be ripped out and reinstalled. Nothing you can do. So I tried to hodgepodge it, make it work. And finally, it died. There's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. And unfortunately, you know, it's at a library. And of course, what happened was, originally, is the library took the lowest bid. Well, the person that installed it went off the size of the original boiler, not sizing per, you know, per the square footage or manual J or whatever. So it didn't. I think the heat load on, or the heat loss on that that building is right about 110,000, and it's got a 278 sitting in there. One thing, when you install these high efficiency boilers, you have to really pay attention to how much pipe do you have, how much radiation do you have. I think I measured out the radiation between 80 and 110,000. I was just going to put 110,000 in there because it modulates. That one does modulate too, but it just couldn't modulate enough. I couldn't get the flow that I needed through the system and the heat exchanger to make that work. It just wasn't there. The piping wasn't big enough. it was doomed from the get-go. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go back, and in that room is outside of the actual library, and it gets extremely cold in that room too. So what might have happened is something might have frozen there, which is a good possibility, and caused that problem. I don't know. I mean, now it's above freezing. Before, like a week and a half ago, it was 0. So in an outside room, and it has no heat. Barely. All you're getting is heat from the pipes, and then they have a little oil heater in there. So I got to go back, put radiation in that room, like 2 8-foot baseboards, to heat that room, to keep it so it doesn't freeze in there. So it's unfortunate because, you know, well, no, it's not, because, you know, the government takes the lowest bid all the time, and that's what happens. That's what happens. You know, you take the lowest bid, you get stuck with that. A mess. And then other contractors got to figure out what to do with it. So that's it for this one. That was just a real quick, hey, sucks to be you. And on to the next one we go.